Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back with Granblue Fantasy. Today we're going to be talking about something that we've just unlocked, that being the Arcarum Auto Expeditions. Let's get to it. So we beat all the zones in Here Be Stabs, which lets us use the Auto Expedition feature, which is great. It's a way to get passive income from Arcarum stuff. So you get a passive income of arcapoints, various Arcarum drops, uncapped materials, anima, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and click here. Now there are two options. One of them is grayed out. We can't do Here Be Stabs because we have to clear Here Be Swords to get that. And to clear Here Be Swords, we need to get our first evoker. We're working on it. We'll get there eventually. Alright, so we can, though, use the standard Arcarum zones, and we're going to go ahead and point this at Point Celsius, which is where we're trying to get the Lightborn Astras. And we have this squad appear up. So we can hit auto-select if we want. And we can kind of generically tell it what we want. We generally prefer to get Arcarum stuff, so we can do that. If this is the team that it wants us to do. We're gonna not do that for now. So when we actually go in to select a team, right? We can we have a new sorting criteria, which is reward cap. We can set it by descending, so we can see these are the characters that give us reward bonuses. Everybody else is yeah. So the point is, if we're looking here, yes, bonus. So there is another tab for filter. And filter where we have the bonus tab where we can kind of select a bunch of this stuff, right? Now we don't have any evokers, so that's not worth anything for us. And these categories, they don't really tell you what they do in game, but they do affect what you're going to get back from your expedition. So, for example, I believe Detective is the one that we want for Astra, right? So we want to make sure that our team includes a detective. So we'll put in Barrowa, yeah, right? One of these two. Doesn't really matter. We'll go with this one. Now our second member, right? We want to make sure that we're getting mostly that's all we care about, really. So the important thing to note is that these bonuses don't stack for having the same one multiple times. So if you have multiple detectives, you only get one detective bonus. Worth paying attention to. Let's make sure that let's try to see, do we have a treasure hunter? We could include a treasure hunter. Treasure hunter would give you, I believe it's Veritas. Bloodhound gives you the Verum proofs, which are not usually a blocker, but they can be in the early stages of the game. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to send the treasure hunter. And we're going to, other than that, just go for generic cap. So we'll go ahead and include +9s. I'm going to go ahead and check our EM levels to see if there's anyone that we want to specifically include because they're not maxed out. These two. Perfect. Yeah, because this gives experience, right? It's important to make the most of it. So you'll just hit the dispatch button, and it'll be out and about. The whole thing will be out and about for however long. It's what is it? It's what, like 7 days? No, it takes a different amount of time to pick up items based on like what your team comp is for these auto expeditions. And basically, you'll also get some arcapoints whenever it's done. the game will tell you when it's done, right? So you don't have to actually pay that much attention to it. It will tell you when you're capped out. It'll be a notification in this notifications list. It'll say, what is it? You have an Arcarum auto expedition team that's finished or something like that. And you click on it, it'll take you right there. And we can also see in the auto expedition, right? We have a second slot. It's unopened. We would beat this, open this by unlocking the Here Be Swords. And if we beat Here Be Swords, that would be good. We can already see we have already gained 54 experience on those characters we sent. So it is also a way to passively level up characters. It's not really recommended to do that because Arcarum loot is annoying to farm. So if you're trying to min-max your Arcarum loot, right, there's a couple different ways you can go about it. There's a couple bonuses for. So if you have an evoker, including them gives you the Idean bonus. Treasure Hunter would give you Veritas, which are used for the New World Foundation weapons. Detective gives you Astra, so on and so forth. There's a couple that give you the Zone Boss Host Treasure, which are pretty nice to pick up because just actually farming them is annoying. And like the ones there's a couple that aren't particularly useful. Like you can get random anima and stuff if you use one of the bonuses. I don't remember which one. I usually, on my main account, I usually use the auto feature because I just can't be bothered to manually select with, you know, the hundreds of characters I have over there. But on this account, I don't have that many characters. I want to be optimal with what I'm hunting down. But in general, I don't particularly mind the idea of just doing the bare minimum, right? Just like hitting the auto button. If you don't mind just hitting the auto button and getting what you get, that's not a problem. It's just going to be a little inefficient, and that's totally fine. Yeah, so I believe we don't really have that much else to talk about. Oh, and we also have to. I just want to bring up that the bonus types give you extra treasure. Just it's in addition to kind of what the team just generally gets, which generally you'll get just normal kind of uncapped treasure. I don't 100% know everything about how the auto expeditions work. I will say that it is possible to just leave the auto expedition running and it will grab infinite experience, basically. It will cap out eventually, but if you just let it run, it'll just keep giving experience and you can collect it later. I will say it's not the best idea because it will cap out on rewards. Alright. Well, that sounds good. Okay. I think that we've just about covered everything. So this is going to run in the background, and I'm going to keep running this in the background, getting more and more of those Astras. I'm at like 60 of them right now, I want to say. Maybe like 62. The Lightborn Astras out of the 200 that we need, so we're working on it. We'll get there. In any case, thanks for watching, guys. This has been JetOSB, signing out. See you next time.